Okay, so now you've created the second sheet. We just referenced the title, so you didn't have to type it again. So sheet 1 exclamation and then the cell you're referring to in sheet 1. Oops, be careful not to click. I'm just going to press enter. Okay, and what we're doing on the second sheet is a little experiment. So these have the formulas in them, but I need to apply them up to triangle 10. So I'm just going to drag that down, and since it's referencing empty cells, it's just going to give me a 0 at this point. So the goal here, and then depending on what you want to keep static and what you want to see what happens when it changes, will be what you enter. So I kept the height always 4 inches, 4 units. And what we're going to do is increase the length of the triangle base, like what the sides were. Like, for example, if the length was 1, the perimeter of the base would be 3, just so you realize that's the length of 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, 7 units, 8 units, 9 units, 10 units. Okay, and everything's rounded and nice because we put that in the formula. And we're going to make a chart that's comparing the length increase to how the volume increases. And we can see that it's also increasing. Okay, so what we want to do, I'm going to highlight, the cat just walked across my computer. We're going to highlight the 2 variables that we want to deal with, so that would be this one. If you want to highlight the whole thing, you just press shift. So I clicked on this, I'm holding down the shift key, go down to there. If you want to also select volume, press control and then shift down to here. And I selected the titles on purpose. So now if you go over to charts, we want to create a line chart. We'll just do line. And since okay, so on the bottom we have the length of the triangular base, and that's increasing linearly. And the volume is increasing. Kind of looks like half of a parabola. And this will be different for each of your formulas. How did you get the volume? It's the base times 2. So that's interesting, the kind of shape that's taking. And depending on your volume formula, it will increase differently. Whether like linearly, if it has like quadratic shape, exponential shape. But that's how you make a line graph. It's connected.